NuckleDu was actually completely random. You know, I didn't think I would go too far, but my first name was actually NuckleDu. And once I started entering tournaments, I was like, okay, how can I make this more professional? I was like, okay, let me just take out one dude. I think my favorite place to eat in Florida is probably Chipotle, since it's like right down the house from me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's very close to me. So yeah, Chipotle's pretty good. Most likely League of Legends, since they have such a huge fan base, and you know they're team based, so you can kind of blame your teammates if you're having an off day. So yeah, online ranking is cool because you know that's where I started as well. So I think it helps you to an extent, but I think it really matters when it comes to offline play. In high school, I actually skipped school a lot. I think my attendance was, so there's 180 days of school. I missed 110 days. So I had to make up for it in summer school, and it was not fun. Yeah, so stay in school, kids. I believe they're both pretty important, but having a local HEC helps because that's where most people started. So eSports brings all the attention, but local helps you get started. So I have 3 dogs. I have a small one, a Chihuahua mixed with a Lab. I have a Pit Bull who's mixed with Lab as well. And I have a Mastiff, which is like the biggest breed you could get. And her name is Onyx. Pit Bull is the Tofu. And the little one is a Vietnamese name, and it's Theobot. My ideal character will probably be someone who has a lot of control, because I like having control in a character. And just to be able to control all the randoms that I play, it helps out. My first fighting game was actually Marvel Rise of the Imperfects. It's it had Spider-Man. It had a bunch of random characters in it, but the first Street Fighter was Street Fighter EX3, and I actually really liked it. So before a major, 4 days before an event, I'll practice like 2 or 3 hours per day, but I'll never practice every day because I'll get burnt out. Yeah, I can see myself cosplaying Nash. He looks cool. He doesn't look derpy. So Nash is probably the one. I think one of my favorite players is actually probably Momochi. You know, his playstyle is really clean, and his hit confirms are really nice. And he just looks like a cool person. He always looks out for the community. So that's one of the players I look up to. My last meal would probably be medium rare steak, spicy, and really big scallops on the side. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I think I'd rather have teaspoons on my hands because, yeah, that doesn't sound too nice. I would actually make the colors yellow and black since it's my favorite colors. Blue is cool, but it's kind of hard to look cool in it. You know, like you gotta match with your pants and your shoes, and it's not easy. Yeah, the least is most likely Itabashi Zengi. It's crazy, can't read him, and he plays a crazy character. Especially in tournament, 2 out of 3 is not fun. Any superpower would probably be immortality. That'd be pretty cool. Just to live to see the aliens take over. The one place is probably the Great Wall of China. That place amazes me. Like Chinese history always amazes me, so that'll probably be one place. Tinder profile, I probably wouldn't even put that in a professional game. That's kind of weird to boast about. Probably just be like, you know, 20 years old. I love dogs. I love food, and yeah, nothing game related. I don't even think I would bring it up. My most memorable moment, surprisingly, is actually not winning Capcom Cup. It's making top 8 at Evo, because that was actually the start of when I realized that I could actually do this. Yeah. So when I made top 8 at Evo, that's when everything started falling into place, and that led me to winning Capcom Cup. If I was a fruit, probably be a watermelon. I love watermelons because I love the way they taste, and their colors are really beautiful.